My container has landed. Bro, I'm so happy because this is actually the right type of mango. Is it Narcisco Rodriguez or Narciso? Well, Narcisco should come and pronounce Amadioha or Ogunigwe. Please, nobody should stress me. Sometimes every time I want to refer to him, I'm never sure what to say. My husband, Obin. This is so good. I think my hair looks nice now. Oof, sew-ins forever. Fisayo's wedding was so nice. Oh my gosh. The interior, so nice. The ashrebi, so nice. Her looks, so nice. Hi guys, welcome back to a new vlog. It's a Friday. I have a wedding today and I think that most of today is just going to go into prepping for this wedding. I had to do a lot of work yesterday. All the things that I was supposed to do today, I moved all of it to yesterday, and that's the reason why I feel like I'm so knackered. But I just got my hair done. I switched to a very short slick back like updo pony. The previous hairstyle that I had, the 2 Dutch braids, gele wouldn't really sit on it that nice, and I have to wear gele. I'm going to show you guys my outfit very soon because it is stunning. House of Dover killed it as usual. I have to go do my makeup now, and then after that I have a gele appointment. My gele artist is coming in about 40 minutes. I'm sorry. This is going to be so funny today because yeah, I'm running late. And after that, I have a photographer coming. Guys, I want to be like a serious creator this year. So I booked a photographer to help me take pictures. And guys, when I was giving a quote, I was like, is this what you people are doing? Every time that there is a wedding every weekend, is this how much you people are paying? I am shocked. I thank the Lord that at least I am good with my own makeup. So we're going to go and do that. But let me show you guys my outfit real quick. Okay, so this is my outfit. The ashrebi itself is damask, right? I think that that's what this fabric is called. And the bride also wanted us to tie the same fabric on our head. And so as a result, I really wanted to break it up at the top part here. So you guys are going to see how everything looks when I am done. But Fisayo is getting married. Like, I'm so happy. It's so funny because I remember the conversation that I had with Fisayo when she started dating Folabi. Life is so interesting and I love it so much. Like, this is one of the first situations for me where I feel like I know when the relationship was very, very new, like very early stages. I had met both of them before they even started dating. I love it so much. I am ready to get turned today. Okay, let's go do my makeup. Hello guys, I'm about to do my hair. Guys, I haven't picked up the camera in over a week, a little bit, just a couple of days past a week. So after the wedding, which was so much fun, guys, that wedding, everything was planned to the T. The decor was beautiful. Everything was beautiful. And it's so funny because shortly after the wedding, I saw Fisayo and Folabi, and I remember like Folabi telling me, you know, the first time I met my wife, she was with you. Like honestly, the first time the two of them met each other, Fisayo was with me. And that is the reason why, like, before I left that day, I was telling you guys that I'm so excited because this is the first time I've ever had anything like that ever happen to me. Within the, like, a week or whatever that I didn't vlog, I also changed my hair up. So the bob is back. You guys have seen me install this bob quite a few times, so I did not bother to document it. So we're going to style it. I'm just unwrapping it. Looks a bit crazy. But guys, I look like a crazy person. Hold on, let me just find my parts. Find where it is. I'm actually wondering if I want to use heat or not, you know, because the reason why I actually love sewings is that it's not every time heat, you know, like especially the short bobs. There are some sewings that would require you to always use heat every single time you have leave out. And that's the reason why, just in general, I avoid wavy sewings. Curly, coily ones, good curly ones especially. I'm trying to explore that more this year. But if it's not bone straight, it has to be curly to a degree. Because if it's wavy, then you have to do this thing almost every time, especially if you have layers and a bang. So I like my sewing super short because it allows me to choose what I want to do. Like yesterday when I went out to do a couple of things, guys, I didn't have my sewing straightened. I just brushed everything and made sure that trying to make sure that my parting is straight, yo. My hair is super straight, so this was not going to take a lot of time. Finding your part when you have a new growth, however, that's another story. I also feel like the reason why I feel like the straightening I have going on my scalp, like the reason why my part is a bit difficult right now is because I worked out this morning. Guys, I am back to morning workouts. Like, as someone who has seborrheic dermatitis and dry scalp, this is also the reason why, like, sewings, because I can see that I have a little bit of flaking going on. And when I promised you guys that it's not even been up to a week, you know? So that's what happens when you have dry scalp. But I have something that I'm going to apply in my parting once I have it right. I also think that my roots were very straight prior to this morning. And the reason why it looks like it's kind of reverted a little bit and my parting is not as sharp is basically because I worked out in the morning. Guys, I am currently this week exploring early morning workouts. So far, so good. We'll see how long this lasts. By the way, this is what I am using on my scalp. This is the Mizani Calming Scalp Lotion. I'm just going to work that into the area that I have patted. It's just going to calm and just hydrate and moisturize my scalp. I'm going to also put just a little bit of leave-in. My leave-in is this one from Care. This one. It's basically the Care Natural Textures Leave-In Conditioner. This one was recommended by my trichologist. This is actually my biggest issue with this product. Every single time you open it, it's like, it always spills. I don't know why. So, work this into my hand. The light is so bright, I don't even know why I bother at this point, but especially my edges and the back of my hair. Very light, guys. You actually don't want to use a lot at this stage, okay? I'm gonna brush. By the way, did I explain why I had a hairnet on? I'm not sure I did, but guys, I actually didn't sleep with this. I typically wrap my hair with a sleeping cap. I typically wrap my hair with a sleeping cap, okay? And the reason why it wasn't in a sleeping cap and it was in this net is because I worked out this morning again. So what I do is, like, when I'm working out, especially if I'm doing an indoor walk and I don't want to let my hair out, I do this thing where I remove the sleeping cap and just have the hairnet, because the hairnet has holes and it allows for ventilation so that, like, you're not accumulating a lot of moisture on your scalp. I'm getting ready because I have to leave to do a couple of things. So the first thing I want to do is to go to the hospital to take the second dose of my HPV vaccine. It's one of those vaccines that is actually just recommended that any woman gets. HPV vaccine is for cervical cancer, because for a lot of you who do not know, if you're watching me, please pay attention. One of the ways, or if not the main way, that a lot of women tend to get cervical cancer sometimes is through the HPV virus. And the HPV virus, you can get it through sex. Okay, and so when you take the vaccine, just the way that vaccines typically work for viruses, that's how it works. So if you can get it. I spoke to my physician and she directed me to where to get it. The thing is that it's one of those vaccines that you have to space out, so you have to take it over a period of like a year basically. So you take the first dose, 1 to 2 months later you take the second dose, and then after 6 months you take the third dose. So I'm looking at my hair today. The bob is actually, it looks good. There are some days where if I take my bob out of the wrap, the back especially looks a bit wonky. It's not looking like that today. I'm going to take my straightener. I'm just going to bob up the back to make sure that everything is kind of where it's supposed to be, you know. Okay, yeah. I think I cut everything. I'm just wondering if I want to use heat this part of my hair today or no. Okay, I'll just do like one pass. To be honest, you can call what I am at this point straight natural. I do not care about, you know how some people, when it comes to texture release or keratin treatment, like when you relax your hair, like you relax it, you get rid of the curls permanently. But when it comes to keratin treatment and texture release, sometimes I see some women kind of worry, oh, can I get the curls back, you know, after I kind of wash my hair? To a degree you can, but I don't care, you know? And it's because I'm a straight natural girly. You know, I've also found that when my hair is like this, there's very little manipulation like going on. There's not a lot of tension when I style. So I'm going to take this straightener. Guys, I've had this straightener since like forever. If you guys, those of you who don't know, like I'll see if I can find a clip of the video, but when I used to rock my pixie cuts, sorry, not pixie shorts, for a very long time, in case you're new guys, I used to have my hair in a pixie. One thing about this heat protector, where is it even from? This one from Kera Care is that it has this smoking thing that it does that I don't know. It's just how it is, guys. This is actually not. So what you're seeing the smokish thing from is the Kera Care heat protector. It's not my hair per se. Just gonna do one pass. I've had this straightener since when I used to have a pixie. I remember even sharing it with you guys then. I remember doing a video too on this channel on how I style my pixie cut because people used to ask me then. I feel like this is such a good investment. It's from, where is it from? Is it Baby Bliss or Bad Bliss? I can't remember how this brand is pronounced. Okay, but yeah, it's from that brand. By the way, guys, I finally finished fourth wing. I'll talk to you guys about it when I come back home. But again, I think I started talking and halfway through I got distracted. I'm going to take the second dose of my HPV vaccine. After that, my friend is doing a menu tasting. Kendi, a new restaurant. So she does this almost every time she's about to launch something. She calls us together and we kind of go through the menu. So she just kind of shares with us all the things that they are planning to have on the menu. And basically, you guys should already know where this is going. So menu tastings, the way that they work, she likes to do very intimate. So for me, all the ones I've been in, it's always like, you know, close people. I've also seen some restaurants like make it a big affair. Like when they're doing menu tastings, they have a whole event around it. But basically, no matter how you decide to do it, the thing is that there's a voting that happens, the voting of sorts, where you kind of give the chef feedback on how everything tasted. And after the tasting, most of the time, the restaurant then now decides what they are going to keep in the menu or what people didn't really like from that small sample group and what they will get rid of. That's just basically how it works. Now, I don't like this happening here. And this happens sometimes. I'm going to use wax to fix that, but I'm just wondering, do I want to do edge control or not? Do I want to tuck this behind my ear? I think I'm going to do this today, or I'll do one side tucked in. I don't know, to be honest, because sometimes I leave one side and I tuck in one side, and then if I go outside and it's really windy, I end up just doing this to the two sides at the end of the day. But let me do a little bit of edge control, just a little bit. As usual, my ride or die at this point, this is my favorite edge control. It's from Basque and Lather. Shown you guys so many times, so many places. Shown you guys on Instagram. Showing you guys here. When I'm also doing this, I'm not really going for like a serious like slick down. Like I don't want it to be super. What I'll even do is I want to see if I can find like a firm brush. Again, like I was saying, guys, Freja's wedding was so nice. Oh my gosh, so nice. The interior, so nice. The ashrebi, so nice. Her looks, so nice. She's very intentional. You know, one thing I love is when creatives get married, like you really see their taste or what they like or the kind of things that they gravitate towards. It comes across a lot in the most beautiful way, most of the time, in the most intentionally curated way. It comes across so strongly with those ceremonies. Just like with my wedding, like my civil ceremony, a lot of you were like, oh my God, this is so me. That's always the opportunity. And Fisayo is so stylish and she has great taste. But Fisayo is a maximalist, like in the best way. Everything is so put together. Sometimes you feel like, oh, when certain elements come together, it might look overwhelming. Nope, didn't look that. It looked incredible. So we had a blast. We were there for a very long time. I went with my husband. Sometimes every time I want to refer to him, I'm never sure what to say. My husband, Obin. I don't know what to say. Bro. What does Jola call him again? Brobin. Yeah. So there's that too. I'm almost done with this hair. Are we done? I don't know. Like, I think I need to take the edge control up a little bit, just into this area here. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys have had a good week so far. Please, I hope that everybody is good. I really want you guys to be good all the time. No joke. I think that everything kind of looks okay now. I think I should brush this part a little bit. I don't want to apply edge control there because my widow's peak is... Yeah, my widow's peak is very prominent. I think what I'll do is I'll tuck in one side, and for the side I'll tuck in, I really want it to look as natural as possible. I don't even know if I know what I'm doing at this point, but yeah, I think it looks decent. So it's not super straight, but it also looks controlled. Yeah. To tackle like some of the flyaways that I have, I'm going to use wax. This wax here. So this wax is from Redken. I like to hold it like far from my hair when I'm spraying, and then I just take a brush and brush everything down. I think it has blended really well. If there's still a small lift, then I'll use like regular, like solid hair wax. This one is from the Luster's Renutrents one's quite popular. I think that that's essentially it. I was initially supposed to wear something else because initially what I had today was just the menu tasting, and I completely forgot that I had to go take my vaccine. So I was supposed to wear something else that was a bit long sleeved, but because the vaccine, I have to get it on my arm and I need like easy access to my arm, I've decided to wear a boo-boo. And guys, the weather is so hot, okay? No matter what you think of boo-boos, the weather is so hot, and I think that this weather is why boo-boos were created. So I'm going to wear a boo-boo to where I'm going to. I think my hair looks nice now. Oof, sew-ins forever. Forever and ever. Okay. Guys, I've decided that I am going to go for the menu tasting first. There's a lot of traffic, so I thought I was just going to rush into the hospital, take the dose, and then go do other things. But the traffic is just too bad. So what I'm going to do is go to the tasting because I'm already running a bit late for that. And then after that, I will go because I just called the hospital and they said that they are available 24 hours. So I'll just go there after everything and take the second dose. Okay? You know, the last time my arm was aching, it was aching for a couple of days, but it kind of reminded me of when I took the COVID vaccine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which of them did you take then?
Pfizer. Oh. Was it Pfizer? I think it was Pfizer, to be honest.
Pfizer. That was not in Nigeria then.
No, it was in Enugu, so I didn't take it in Lagos because I feel like different states go for, I don't know, but I know it was Pfizer.
Pfizer was popular here.
In Lagos, because I know a lot of people took Moderna here. And then, yeah, but the Johnson & Johnson's one, I don't know a lot of people in Lagos who took Johnson & Johnson's. Okay.
Right, so sorry.
It's okay. This is my non-dominant hand.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Better.
Yeah. It's okay. Sorry, thank you. Okay, so I didn't tell you guys, but I got there and they were still setting up with something. So I ran off to try to see if I can just sneak the vaccine in and then go back, and that's what I've done, and I was super successful. I didn't show you guys before, like, I didn't tell you guys that I was going there. You guys just saw me getting the vaccine, but that's essentially what I did. So I'm heading back, or I'm heading to the second place I told you guys I was going initially. So yeah.
Such a great support system, honestly.
Do you know that I was just about to take this off? I just got back home and I remember that I was supposed to show you guys this boo-boo. So this is what it looks like. This was so perfect for this weather because when I tell you guys that it is boiling outside, just some flat sandals and this. The material is Adire. I don't know why it looks like it's jumping at the back, but it's not a full length boo-boo, so it's not flowing. So it's kind of cut to be shaped like a t-shirt, especially in front. And I really, really like that. There's also another like bow at the back that you guys can see. It's really nice. It's from Ayaba Woman, and I'm going to have it linked for you guys in the description box. Okay. Good morning. I've been giving myself a pep talk. I need to get up from this bed. I've actually gotten up. I've changed. I'm wearing my workout clothes. Oh, guys, I think I need to become a 5 a.m. baddie. I think that if I woke up by 5 a.m., I will be unstoppable. I'm telling you guys. It's just not the easiest thing for me. And I think that it's because at no point in my life outside of secondary school have I had to wake up by that time. Even when I was in uni, it was like maybe 6 a.m., 6:30. But I think that 5 a.m., that's the only way to fit all I have to do most times these days in a day. I feel like my lips are so dry. I'm going to get up soon, like shortly. My working pad is already here. Like, Obina helped me set it up just to make things easier, but still. Okay, I'll get up shortly. You guys know that I hate doing any kind of stationary exercise, and that's the reason why I hate the gym actually. Like, I would rather ride an actual bike if I could outside. I just don't know how to ride a bike, than use a stationary bike. Or like I would rather walk outside than walk on a treadmill or walking pad. However, the reason why the walking pad works for me now is that I use that opportunity to catch up on my shows. So I love the fact that I can move the walking pad around. I've told you guys this before. So I set it up in front of the television. However, guys, I realized the last couple of days that when I walk on the walking pad in the evening, I watch like serious shows, I have a good time. Bro, the first time I tried to do this in the morning, I woke up and I immediately started playing. I don't even know what it is, like a very serious show. And my brain couldn't take it. It's like I'm still booting in the morning. So when I'm walking on the walking pad in the morning, what I like to do is I like to watch very casual things that are not serious. So when I say things that are not serious, like vlogs, YouTube vlogs, like yesterday I was watching the Met Gala red carpet show. It just popped up on my homepage on YouTube. I started watching it. It was 2 hours long. I watched about 1 hour of that. I stopped like halfway through and I was like, okay, I'll complete it today. And so I think I'm going to finish it up today. But I don't know if anybody can relate to what I'm saying. And the worst part of it is that the show that I'm even currently watching is Stranger Things, the final season. And I know it was released December or so. I can't remember what they did with that release. But I cannot be watching Stranger Things. Like, yeah, it's like a thriller. And I think I can handle it in the evening. I cannot wake up in the morning. Okay? And the first thing I'm seeing is that thing that has slime all over the body and it's ugly and scary. What thing they call them? Vecna, be Vecnos. I cannot wake up in the morning and the first thing I'm seeing is Vecna. I can't do that. So guys, let's watch. I'm not watching anything with you guys, but guys, let's go on the walking pad. I hope that I don't have any crust on my face because I'm not recording this again. Oh. Guys, I've showered. My legs are aching, but it's for a good cause. I have so much work to do today, a lot of admin actually. I have thumbnails that I need to design because I still design my thumbnails myself mostly. I have metadata, I have videos, I have a bunch of things. I even have like 2 videos I have to edit. It's just a lot actually thinking about it. So I'm not leaving the house at all. Like I just want to power down and do a couple of things. Plus I have to script like 2 videos. So see guys, I'm tired of construction noise following me up and down because these people opposite us, they've been building this house now for I don't even know how many thousand years, and they are welding so aggressively, like it's a non-stop problem. When does it end? I'm hoping that the mic is not picking it up because this room typically echoes. I'm hoping that the audio is not that bad. But guys, I'm going to go drink matcha. I'm going to go prepare matcha. I'm making it warm. For the past 4 to 5 months, guys, I haven't been drinking matcha as much as I typically would. I want to change that up because that's my first love. I've been drinking just regular tea, and I have some matcha that is going to go off like maybe in the next 2 to 3 months or something. So I need to finish that up and probably show you guys what I'll eat for lunch and maybe possibly dinner. But yeah, I have a lot of work, so let's go sort out the drink, like my warm drink in the morning, because I have to have a warm drink in the morning and then go do other things. My body's aching, but I hope I feel better by next week. All right. I've taken a break from what I was doing. I'm very hungry now, so it's been a couple of hours. I'm very hungry, and so for lunch I'm going to have, I typically don't eat breakfast, in case some of you are wondering where's my breakfast. Guys, I just had that cup of matcha or a cup of tea, and then my first meal of the day is typically like very early afternoon, around like maybe 1 to 2 p.m. So anything between 12 to 2, to be honest. So I'm going to be having akara pancakes. This is not my first time because I'm used to this, and I've at a point in this channel probably shown you guys, but I have a recipe from this website that I want to try. The one I typically would use is Niger Foodies recipe, but there's this new website that I discovered and I'm obsessed with their recipe, so I'll try their akara pancakes. Okay, I had to stop talking because I had someone at the door. We have a leak in the bathroom, so the plumber came to check it out. So, like I already told you guys, I love akara pancakes. Just basically a very healthy type of breakfast to have. The reason why I'm excited about this recipe that you guys are going to see me try is that it has some, like it has toppings, like so there are veggies, avocado, eggs. Nice. So I'm hoping that it turns out great. Now, Fourth Wing, I finished it. I'm reading the second book right now. This is Iron Flame, and this is the biggest book. This is how much I've read. I still have this much to go. This book is massive. It's like 600 and something pages. I was like, but I'm reading it and hopefully I'm able to finish it this week. That's kind of my goal. Fourth Wing was really nice. I remember Jola recommending Fourth Wing to me, I think in 2023, and I asked, I think it was even in a video, the first video that we did, and she was talking about how good this book was. I don't know why it took me so long. Basically, it is romantasy. I think it's a subgenre of fantasy more than it's a subgenre of romance, from what I hear people saying. I don't know, but it's basically about like riders and fighters and quadrants and dragons. Most of the time when there are dragons involved in any type of storyline, you always kind of imagine like a very like ancient medieval like setting, or if it's not that, then a very kind of whimsical like ancient setting. The thing about this book is that it's like a blend of like modern and really old, so you can't, it's one of those kind of settings that are just like cooked up by the author, because some things are very, very modern and some things about the lives or the aspects of the school and everything that these people are in is very, very ancient. Like they're writing with quill and like paper and ink pots, right? Considering some of the things that they already have, you think that they would have other things, but these type of like things like exist typically when it comes to books. Authors kind of merge and blend things. Fourth thing was really nice. I just loved it. Like initially I think that I'm not a big fan of like blood and gore or death or like intense action, or I just started watching a movie, I started reading somebody is dying. So I think in the beginning with Fourth Wing, that was what threw me off, and I was like, what am I about to get myself into? But it actually grows on you the more you read. Whenever I start a series, I like to read all the books that have been published by the author at once, like in one sitting. Now the author of this book has published 2 other books outside of Fourth Wing, so I have to read them. The second one is this Iron Flame. There's a third one called Onyx Storm, I think. So I want to read everything and then wait for the subsequent books instead of kind of spacing them out in a way that I don't want to lose track of anything. So let's go make this akara pancakes. I really hope that I like them. One thing for me with the recipes I've been trying from this particular website, I think it's called Taro. I'll have a link to it in the description box, is that everything I've eaten so far from them is like healthy and filling. Like I'm not hungry, like super hungry after I eat, you know? So let's go cook. Okay, so we are done. Like I told you guys, this is not my first time trying akara pancakes. Naija Foodie has a recipe that I would go back to over and over again, like some years back, and that her own, she would just say to pair the akara pancakes with maybe eggs. I can't really remember what she recommended that you pair it with. The reason why I actually honestly wanted to try this one out was because it was very savory. It recommends that you eat it with eggs and this salsa salad thing, which I haven't tasted it. I'm looking forward to that. In addition to this recipe makes 2 batches, but I already ate 1 pancake, so that's why I had 3. Initially I had put 4, you guys saw, and then I took 1 out because I realized that eating 4 would be eating more than the recommended portion. So 3 akara pancakes, the other 4 I'll have it later. I really want us to try this, and let me tell you, honestly, wait, let me just cut into this because I'm very hungry anyways. This recipe is also unique in the sense that it has baking soda. Naija Foodie's recipe did not have baking soda, and what I realized that baking powder, not baking soda. What I realized The baking powder makes this very fluffy, like makes it look like traditional like American pancakes. This is so good. And the avocado is like very healthy fats. I'm actually wondering what this would taste like if I substituted because it asks that you use parsley or cilantro, but I'm wondering what this would taste like if I use basil instead, because basil is like my favorite herb. Second to that is rosemary. This tastes really good. Hi, I am so hungry. Last time you guys saw me, we had made the akara pancakes, which were so nice. For dinner, I didn't really vlog that because I ended up just eating something I had meal prepped. I had some bulgur in the fridge and I ended up eating that with a salad. I might probably show you guys that for dinner today, but I want to make breakfast and I want to make this whole grain bread French toast that I've been enjoying. It's super healthy. I also want to run out at a point to do some grocery shopping. I had a delivery come in. My mom sent stuff from Enugu. My mom does this thing where she'll just randomly call you in the morning and say, oh, I've put something in the bus, or I've put something in Young Shall Grow. Just go and pick it up. And the crazy thing is that the pack is always far from me, so I have to just scramble in the morning, scramble around to figure out how to actually make arrangements to go pick things. But she said she sent me mango. I'm really excited because mango is almost out of season now, basically, and I'm going to miss it like mad. Mango is my favorite fruit ever in this world. Nothing better than mango. So I also had a brand that sells fruits and veggies reach out to me like a couple of days ago and said that they sell frozen fruits and veggies from Jos. A lot of like the very unique fruits and veggies that we typically would get in stores, they grow them in Jos here in Nigeria. Jos in Plateau. Jos is a place. I can't talk. Jos is in Plateau State in Nigeria. They have a very good climate there that makes it possible for certain things to thrive. So they delivered some stuff for me. We're going to open that up together now once I get into the kitchen. And the reason why I was like, oh yeah, send to me. My friend Freja orders from these people a lot and she's told me about them like years ago, but I never just actually placed an order. So we're going to see what they sent to me. We're going to make the healthy French toast, and at a point, I'll have to go grocery shopping. I'll go do some work and then change, go grocery shopping, and then I'll probably come back and do dinner. Yeah, something along those lines. That's how it's going to go. So let's go cook. Okay, so this is everything that was just delivered. Ooh. Okay, so this is mango, I believe. Ooh, okay. Wow. Guys, let's get into these. These are frozen strawberries. They look incredible, to be honest. Frozen, like fresh, and they smell really good. Perfect, because these are going into the freezer for me right now. And she sent me mangoes. I just love the fact that everybody just knows how much I love mangoes now. I have 2 packs of mangoes here. Ooh, so cold. These are going to be so perfect for like when I am baking, when I am meal prepping, like whenever I want to do like overnight oats, chia puddings, all of that. Even like when I want to do like mango matchas and all that. This is so perfect. Thank you so much, Fresh Veggie Plus. These are going into the freezer. I just love also how everything was packed because it's very frozen. Perfect. Okay, let me just put these in the freezer. So freaking good. I love this a lot because it's also very filling. My container has landed. The carton is massive and there's a spill. I'm going to bring it over here so that we'll open it together. But I'm just even worried that it might stain here. So let me bring it. Okay. Guys, I don't know how and why and when there's oil all over this. Sorry. She just told me that she sent mangoes. She didn't tell me she sent oil. So I'm even wondering if this oil has anything to do with my package, or is it like oil from someone else's package that got on here? Bro, I'm so happy because this is actually the right type of mango. The oil is not even from here. Like, there's literally no oil. So the way that this was handled, they probably packed it with oil and the oil spilled. But I'm really happy about the avocado. They look really nice. I was just about to go out and buy avocado. Like, avocado was on my list because I've been eating them quite a bit. These ones are really, really ripe. So I'll have to consume them ASAP. Most of it is mango, to be honest. Sometimes she sends different types of mangoes, but these are my favorite type of mangoes. There are these ones, I think they are called German mangoes. The ones where you can't eat the back. There's also cherry mangoes where the back, they're not sweet. These ones are very popular in Enugu, like this particular variety. I love them. And it's very nice, like when you eat the back, it tastes really good. I'm going to leave them out to ripen, like room temperature, because once you put these in the fridge, because some of them are not ripe, and this is what my mom typically does when she sends fruit. Some are ripe, some are not, which makes sense because you start eating the ripe ones first and then kind of wait for others to ripen. However, if you put these in the fridge, they start acting funny. So they're going to be left out for a while so that they ripen gradually. But yeah, this is just a carton filled with mangoes. Okay, everything in here, mangoes. I'm so happy. For my outfit, I'm going to wear a dress. I'm not sure if it's going to be a boo-boo or an actual dress, but the weather is too hot for me to... I don't want to wear anything heavy, so... It's going to be either this or this. This is a boo-boo. I think you guys even saw me wearing this recently. Okay, yeah, so I'll wear this. This is the back. This is what the front looks like. It looks like this, okay? I'm going to change my watch strap to this. I like this for when I'm wearing like dresses. Right now I have this navy blue one, this navy blue band for like when I'm working out. It's magnetic, so it just snaps in place better. For perfume, where is it? I'm going to use these two. So this is Latafa Lou Jane. I've talked to you guys about this so many times. I think it's so good. And this is Narciso Rodriguez. Is it Narcisco? Is it Narcisco Rodriguez or Narciso? I feel like every 2 seconds I forget how English words are pronounced sometimes. Well, Narcisco should come and pronounce Amadioha or Obunigwe. Please, nobody should stress me. Okay? I like that all of me a lot, to be honest, because I think it was a Valentine's Day gift. Yeah, from Obina. And this. Just a little, to be honest. Guys, that's essentially it. My hair is already done. I don't think I need to do any other thing to it. No edge control, like nothing. I'm going to wear my slippers and jet out. I have a very small list. In short, right, for the sake of accountability, let's go through my list together. All right. There's construction going on in my neighbor's house, which is why you guys are hearing anything that you're probably hearing. Okay, so this is my list, okay? This is my list. Let's read it out. Brown rice, serviettes, bottled water, oat milk, beef, tatashe, nor cubes, onions, apples, beans, salt. And I think I might get like seaway water. The supermarket that I go to, or where I typically go to buy groceries, like the place where they sell water is in a completely different building. So I always do that last. So I might not show that. But basically these are the things in my list and we're going to check off as we go. Okay? I'll just have 2 kilos of the lean beef. I got these instead of apples because of the mangoes. I was just like, why would I have apples and mangoes at the same time? So I got these. Some Velveeta biscuits. These are like a bit better. Okay, so one is Nature Valley, the other ones are Velveeta. These are a bit better than like your regular biscuits from like Cadbury and all that with a lot of sugar. Brown rice, onions, seasoning cubes, salt. I'll typically get the 1 kg bags, but they didn't have them, so I got these. I really wanted to buy more than 1 pack of this, but this was the last one they had, so I just grabbed one. Now, I got this just in case. So I do this thing where when I'm buying stuff, if I go to the first place and I don't see what I want, I just grab what is available just in case I don't see what I want still in the second place. This is coconut milk, the barista type that you can use for teas and matchas. I've used this in the past. It's not bad. It actually tastes good. It's just that the coconut flavor is quite strong. But then when I went to the second store, which was Ebeano, they had oat milk, so I got that. Last random thing that I picked up are these 2 bottles of hand wash. I don't know the brand. I think that this brand is from the UAE. I don't know if it's popular. It's antibacterial. It had like 3 scents. There was lemon, rose, and strawberry. I don't like strawberry as a scent, so I just got these 2. Hopefully I like them. So that's everything. I'm going to set everything aside, go shower, and then after I shower, I'll come down for food. The weather is so hot that the cute little hand fans that I would hold when it comes to like my skincare, they're not cutting it. I had to get something much bigger. This has like 3 levels. I'm hot, guys. This thing that you guys saw me using, so basically this is the Effaclar refill pouch. This is all I'm buying going forward. I just buy it and I use it to fill up my bottles that are already like there. I wash the bottles after I finish and then I just refill. I'm going to go down to eat dinner shortly. I'm hoping that this fan is not affecting the mic, but I'm going down to eat dinner. I will be having bulgur, maybe with cabbage coleslaw. I got this recipe from the same website that I already mentioned earlier. I'll leave the website link in the description. The only thing is just that all the good recipes, most of them are behind a paywall, so you would have to pay. And this was started by 2 black women. I'm not going to come and pirate their things. I would recommend that you guys go check their stuff out and pay for the recipes if you're interested. But I've been enjoying everything that I've eaten in this vlog so far, and I'm just really excited. I feel like whenever it comes to being in the kitchen consistently and I'm trying new things out, I am excited basically. So what I'm going to do is just kind of do my skincare really quickly, and tonight is just very simple. I'll do my benzoyl peroxide and a moisturizer. So basically what I just used was my acne.org benzoyl peroxide. For my moisturizer, I'll be using my acne.org moisturizer as well. I think that something is wrong with the design of this bottle because it tends to squeeze up like this even when you're not squeezing it. For my lips, I'm going to be using this one from Make Beauty. It's their lip reset mask. I love the consistency that you get with this. It's like a jelly. Can you guys see? So nice. Okay, so I love the way that my skin looks. This random hyperpigmentation that I have here from one freakish random breakout that popped out of nowhere. I don't even break out here, first of all. So how this thing happened, I don't know. Hopefully this thing clears soon. Now, this is the next thing I really wanted to talk to you guys about, guys. This is a body gel. Never used anything like this before. This was from my Fortnum and Mason's advent calendar last December. Like I told you guys, there were really gems in that advent calendar. There was even a neck and is it decorator? I don't know how that thing is pronounced. Cream. Okay, the name will be on the screen. This is a body gel, guys. This is not a lotion. Basically, it has a very gel-like consistency. Honestly, the consistency reminds me of what I get with my acne.org gel. Now, the weather is so hot, but this leaves a very cooling sensation on your skin. Very cooling sensation is what you get with this. It just cools your body while you apply it. It's very unique. Basically, this was just created for people in hot weather, and I didn't know anything about this. It's very hydrating as well. It does the same thing that a lotion would do, and that's essentially it for my nighttime routine. Let's go down and eat. about to record now. I recorded it before, and as I was about to off my camera, I realized that I was out of focus, which was so bizarre. And it was because I had moved my mic a bit more forward. I don't know, it was weird, but it was focused on the mic and not my face. Guys, I think I had a really productive day today. Really, really productive. Like I said, I'm going to have the website that I got a lot of the recipes that I cooked in the description box. I learned that it's 2 West African women, I think a Ghanaian and a Nigerian woman. Now, please, I am not explicitly extremely sure of this, but I know it's West African owned, but maybe UK based, something along those lines. And I love it because I'm not hungry. Although my goal is not necessarily weight loss, right? I just want to be more conscious and more intentional about my food like I used to be before. You know, you guys have seen me be. So I'm just really excited, and I love it because it always gets me excited. See, anything that involves trying new recipes always gets me excited, right? So I am looking forward to all the things. I even downloaded recipes from some TikTokers that I also like. So I'm just excited at the moment, right? I loved the recipes that I ate in this vlog, or the meals, the recipes that I tried. I loved them because I feel full every single time I ate anything, and they were all healthy. Like nothing was doused with oil, deep fried, or heavy on carbs. I had balanced plates, balanced meals. Even with the French toast that I did, it was whole grain toast, which had quite a lot of fiber in it. I used just 1 egg. The milk that I used was semi-skimmed milk. Everything also tastes so good. Okay, look at my dinner. Like, it was 3/4 of a cup of jollof bulgur, and I had some avocado and some chicken. Sometimes I would even add 1 boiled egg. And at the end of the day, I feel full. Like, I'm not hungry. And I remember, like, when I started, like, looking at calories and reading packaging again, I was having a conversation with Claude, and I was trying to figure out how many calories something was. And I think in the conversation, I mentioned that I was so hungry. And it now asked for like a breakdown of everything that I had eaten. I shared it, and it was like, you're under eating, madam. You're not supposed to be this hungry. No matter what it is, you're under eating. And even if, let us say, my goal was weight loss, that should not. And it now confused me because a lot of the time, if you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to become more health conscious, the portions that a lot of like coaches or some people will recommend that you eat is always ridiculously small. I remember that when I'll eat bulgur in the past, I'll eat the bulgur, but I will eat it with like maybe 1 boiled egg. That's too small. It's too small. So I'm looking forward to, you know, all the nice stuff. I don't know, I enjoyed filming this vlog, and I hope that you guys enjoy watching it. There was like a week and a half in between the beginning and right now, but still, at the end of the day, I think that everything came together nicely to make sense. I needed that break that I had in the week in between. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.